What's up, guys? I currently have some manly juices being excreted from my manly nipples, but it's alright. I'm ready to do this commentary, and I'm actually doing this commentary on a Saturday, which is before all the NFL games are played. I just want to put this up so you guys can tell me like what you think of my picks before the games actually happen, and like I can maybe make changes to them because I'm in the middle of my table. I went like 9-6 or 10-6 last week, which is good, but people did a lot better. People went like 13-3, I guess, or like they did better than me because it was, I guess, an easy week. But anyway, let's hop right into it. The first game we have is the Patriots and the Bills. Now the Patriots have Tom Brady, who's currently ranked. His QB rating is the highest this season, so he's ranked first, I guess. And Ryan Fitzpatrick for the Bills is ranked number 2. So it'll be a battle of the quarterbacks there. It's going to be a really exciting game. Even though the Patriots do have a better team, I still have to stick with my Bills. Next, we got the Lions and the Vikings. And the Vikings aren't looking too good. They're just not having a good season so far. I hope they can get a win sometime this season, but it's just not looking good. Donovan McNabb needs to go, I think. He needs to retire. So I picked the Lions on that one, obviously. Next, we got the Eagles and the Giants. Now, I picked the Eagles on this one. I don't know if Michael Vick's back, but either way, their backup quarterback did perform pretty well last night. He's just not the dynamic type that Michael Vick is, and I think they can take care of the Giants pretty easily. Next, we have the Jaguars and the Panthers. Now, I like the Jaguars, but they didn't perform as well as I thought they were going to perform last week. So I got to go with the Panthers on this one. They're looking really strong with Cam Newton leading the team, and I think they can pull it out pretty easily. He's putting up some big numbers. Next, we got the 49ers and the Bengals. Now, I picked the 49ers on this one. It might be a bit of a risky pick, but I think that they can take care of the Bengals. They're looking pretty strong. It's going to be a close game. I don't feel like the Bengals deserve their win over the Browns, and that's the only one they have. So I'm going with the 49ers on that one. Next, we got the Saints and the Texans. The Texans are looking really strong. They're 2-0. I think they might get their first playoff berth in a really long time, but I just got to go with the Saints on this one. They're definitely a stronger team, even though they didn't win that first one against the Packers, but the Packers are like a team that could go back to the Super Bowl again. So it's a tough team to play. Next, we got the Browns and the Dolphins. I picked the Browns again on this one. The Dolphins are 0-2. They're not looking too well, even though they've played some tough teams, I think. I just gotta go with the Browns on that one. Next, we have the Titans and the Broncos. Now, the Titans, with that huge upset last week, I don't know if that was just lucky or if they really turned it around and they're going to go hard at it for the rest of this season. So I'm just going to go with them this week. The Broncos aren't that tough of a team to play anyway, so I think they can get it. I think they can get it done. Next, we have the Chargers and the Chiefs. Now, obviously, I'm going to pick the Chargers on this one. The Chiefs are just they're like the worst team in the entire league right now, so you really can't pick them at this point. I just got to go with the Chargers on that one. Next, we got the Ravens and the Rams. Now, the Rams 0-2. I just can't pick them. They were good in like 2000 with Marshall Faulk. I don't remember if that's the right year. I think it's about the right year. But anyway, I gotta go with the Ravens on this one. Even though they got upset last week by the Titans, they're gonna come off. They're a team that would come off hard off a loss, and I just gotta go with them. Next, we're gonna have the Jets and the Raiders. Obviously, gonna pick the Jets on this one. The Jets are a pretty solid team. And the Raiders just fell apart in the second half last week against the Bills, and that's why the Bills beat them. 2-0 Bills, thank you. But next game we got is the Packers and the Bears. Now, I picked the Packers on this one. I think they're a team that can go back to the Super Bowl, maybe even win it. So I gotta go with them. They're 2-0, and the Bears lost last week. It's just I gotta go with the Packers on that one. That's gonna be a good game, I think, but I definitely think the Packers are gonna come out on top. Next, we got the Ravens. No, not the Ravens. The Falcons and the Buccaneers. So the Buccaneers are looking all right, but I gotta go with the Falcons on this one. I think they should be 0-2, honestly, but they played two tough teams, the Bears and the Eagles. Even though they beat the Eagles, they really shouldn't have won. Because Michael Vick got hurt. But yeah, I gotta go with the Falcons on that one. It's just that's gonna be a good game though. I think it's gonna be a good game. Next we got the Cardinals and the Seahawks. Gonna go with the Cardinals on that one. The Seahawks are 0-2, haven't been looking good, and the Cardinals are looking all right. You know, another close sort of game, but Cardinals will definitely come out on top. Next we got the Steelers and the Colts. No Peyton Manning equals no winning, so kind of have to go with the Steelers on that one. And next we got the Redskins and the Cowboys. Now, the Cowboys came off that win last week. I don't think they really should have gotten it. Even though Tony Romo came out like a champ, he's still a horrible quarterback. So yeah, no, I gotta go with the Redskins on that one. And that brings this week's pick to an end. I gotta go take a huge poop before my soccer game, and I'll see you guys later.